as we approach the final third of this magnificent Virtual F2 season, the third season of Virtual Formula 2 in 2025, we are on for an absolute encore. Welcome everyone to round 12 of this thrilling season. We are here at the beloved streets of Baku in the beloved country of Azerbaijan, a track that gives us more thrills, more spills, and surely we'll have some more drama to come for us ahead later in the race. But before we get into the first of two races this weekend, let's run you through the starting grid. Alex Dunn on pole, then in the McLaren liveried road, and he's got his teammate Callum Boysen alongside him on the front row, a front row lockout for the British outfit. Then it's Kushmiley in the Alpine livery Dams, who's third on the grid. He's got our championship leader Leo Fornaroli fourth on the grid in the Invicta. Then it's Victor Martins, who's fifth on the grid in the Williams liveried ART. His teammate in the Toyota liveried ART, Rotoma Miata alongside him, and all third row lockout for the ART squad. Then it's Jack Crawford, the second place man in the championship, coming into this weekend 4 points behind Fornaroli. He needs a big result this weekend to take the lead going into the final two races in Qatar and Abu Dhabi. Gabriele Mini in the Prema lines up alongside him. Then it's Roman Stanek in the Invicta starting in 9th, and he's got Arvid Lindblad in the Campos car completing the top 10. And completing the rest of the grid, we have Ollie Gerfer, Richard Verschaw, then Ollie Gerfer, Kean Shields, John Bennett, Sebastian Montoya, Joshua Dirksen, Pepe Marti, Sally Megatuvith, Max Esterson, Rafael Villagomez, Luke Browning, and Dino Bogdanovic, who complete the grid for both races here in the streets of Baku. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, no more talking. It's about time for some action. So are you ready? Because we surely are. It's time to race in Virtual F2 once again. It's time for a Baku showdown. And away we go for the sprint race in Baku. A great getaway for Alex Dunn from pole position. Callum Boysen looking well to hang on to second there. As down the inside in the background there went, I think, Gabriele Mini in the Prema. But Alex Dunn leads away from Callum Boysen. As down the inside goes Leo Fornaroli on Kushmiley to take third. But a dream start for the two Rodins as they lead away down towards turn 3. Miley though is trying to come back at Fornaroli round the outside into turn 3. Can the Indian driver get past the Italian? Side by side they still go. A great battle here. Fornaroli goes round the outside of Kushmiley, and that's a brilliant move from our championship leader. Yeah, lovely move indeed. And there goes Crawford to the inside of Martins to take 5th place. Martins tries to fight back on the inside, collapsed the curb, but Crawford's doing well to the bend. Crawford squeezing Martins to the inside wall there, and side by side is 3 wide into a very dangerous part of the track. And Martins has kept himself ahead of Crawford there. And Crawford sticking with it, down the inside he goes, into the castle, and Martins is in the wall once again. Victor Martins into the barriers and out on the first lap of 21 here at Baku, and causing an absolute pile-up behind him. Surely there's some drivers going to get disqualified if he gets held up there. Oh dear, oh dear. On board with Martins then, was there enough space? The answer was no. Boo! He squeezed me into the wall. Mate, this guy is much worse than before. He will never learn. We are riding on board, but these are the drivers that have been disqualified. Pepe Marti, Max Esterson, Rafael Villagomez and Dino Bogdanovic. Those are the 4 drivers out and disqualified because of that pile-up at the castle section. Martin's the only DNF though because of his crash, but that is very unfortunate for those 4 drivers. Pepe, we've been disqualified, mate, so bring it back into the pit. Sorry, mate. Boo! That's a joke! Now we hear Esterson. Max, I'm very sorry, but we have a black flag, so we need to come in and retire. What? Come on! Now we hear Philip Gomez. Don't tell me we got a black flag. Unfortunately we do, Rafael. Unfortunately we do. You're joking. And finally we hear Bogdanovic. Okay, Dino, we've got a black flag for the pile-up at the castle, so unfortunately that's our race done, so come in to the pit slowly, please. Mate, you're joking! Those 4 drivers are not not happy bunnies. Fornaroli is all over the back of the two rollies here. Boyden's going to try and have a look round the outside, but to the inside! Leo Fornaroli makes a double overtake, doesn't he? He's still side by side with Alex Dunn. Down towards turn 2. Down the inside. Fornaroli goes. Can he keep his lead ahead of Alex Dunn? He has, you know, and he's got DRS. He's got through indeed. Leo Fornaroli hits the frontier of Baku, and that is exactly why he's the championship leader. What a double overtake that was. Unreal stuff from Fornaroli. That's why he's fighting so hard for this championship. Giving it absolutely elbows out. Full push, full risk. That was just beautiful from Fornaroli. On board then with Kushmini, who's got the speed and extra pace to swoop past Alex Dunn. That's third place secured for Kushmini, and Dams need these points to keep themselves in the fight with Invicta for the team's championship. That was a fine move for Miney. Now he can get after Voisin. Don't know if you can see it, but on his right hand side, yes, there you go, Miata has got damage to his front wing. Oh, and it's going to be even worse. That looks like an engine failure for Ratomo Miata. That is surely his chances of points gone. The Japanese driver's day has come undone, not only with front wing damage, but now an engine failure. Engines failed, engines failed. Okay, park the car, Ito. Sorry for your mate, slow down and park the car. ART are absolutely devastated. Both their drivers out once again. Here's another one for Kushmini on the inside of Callum Boysen into turn 1. Can the Dams get past the Rodin with ease? It looks that he has done, unless Boysen can come back at him. He is going to try, you know, round the outside into turn 2, and Boysen has been absolutely cleared by Kushmini. That is second place, surely, for the Indian driver. Now it's Crawford's turn to join his teammate up there. Boysen tries to have a look at Miney, but Miney just closes the door on him. He's doing a great job at keeping that Rodin behind him for the time being. Crawford's a lot closer to Boysen. He's going to go down the inside into here, is he? Yes, he is. Down the inside before the long straight, nearly banging wheels, but Jack Crawford has cleared Callum Boysen, and that's third place secured for the American driver. Damage limitation for his title hopes. Oh dear. That is Sebastian Montoya with smoke pouring from the rear of his Kramer. And unfortunately for the man who's taken an astounding victory last time out in Monza, he is surely not in the title fight anymore. He is out because his car has gone in smokes. Man. Yeah, I had to stop, sorry. Okay, sorry for you, mate. That's our day done. Sorry. On board with Roman Stanek all over the back of Alex Dunn. This is for 5th place. Can the Czech driver get past the young Irishman? With ease into turn 1. Roman Stanek up to 5th. Now he can lay after Boysen before, and it'll be just Invicta and Dams at the top 4 places. Roman Stanek is absolutely flying out there. He's got the fastest lap of the race, and he's got the pure speed to swoop past Callum Boysen, and that's 4th place for Roman Stanek, and it is now just Invicta and Dams running in the top 4 places. This is why those two are the main contenders for the title. This is going to be absolutely bittersweet for the championship leader. Leo Fornaroli has absolutely dominated his race since he passed the leaders. The Italian driver advances all the way to the checkered flag. Leo Fornaroli makes it a 4th win of the season and wins the sprint race in Baku to extend his championship lead even further going into the feature race tomorrow. Kushmini will finish 2nd, and it's a double Dams podium with Crawford finishing 3rd, but Leo Fornaroli has done it once more. He wins again for the 4th time this season and keeps himself growing in the top of this championship. Well done, mate, well done. Pure dominance, well done. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! That was amazing, guys. Grande. The car was 3/4 weaves. Very well done, guys. Car was unbelievable, and we've nailed it. Let's keep it going. Come on. Well done, guys. An outstanding performance once again from Leo Fornaroli, who extends his championship lead with yet another win, and he'll be heading into tomorrow's race with a big smile on his face. Kushmani second, and Jack Crawford damage limitation as he finishes in third ahead of Roman Stanek in fourth. Callum Boysen could only finish fifth. The low pace for the Rodin team today. Richard for sure, more points ahead again for him. Double points for MP with Ollie Gerber in eighth. Alex Dunn finishes in seventh place. And in the standings now, it was 4 points. It's now been doubled to 8 points between Fornaroli and Crawford, with Mini 35 points back. It's pretty much between Fornaroli and Crawford now, heading into the final 2.5 race rounds in this championship. And it's 27 points between Victor and Dams in the teams championship. It's still very much all to play for going into the final 5 races. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed it. The sprint race is done here in Baku. Let's hope for the feature race will give us some drama tomorrow. We'll see and wait. But until then, thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow for the feature race here in Baku when Virtual F2 returns.